is probably one of the hardest parts in general. I have 2 exciting Zoom interviews today. This is something I've been wanting to do for years.
I had a feeling you'd come back and save me.
Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. First of all, I want to thank Capital One Shopping for sponsoring a portion of this video. And second of all, well, really, I want to thank them for saving me so much money as I recently went on we'll call it an online shopping journey. I don't know if you could tell in the background. I recently went shopping and this was planned. This wasn't like a spur of the moment kind of thing because I reached a fitness milestone. I'm very proud of it. It's maybe not, I don't know, like there's no numbers involved. I feel like when people talk about fitness milestones, it might be, I ran X amount of miles, I lost X amount of weight, inches. I've like never known my inches. Like I don't even know, anyway. My milestone is that I have been 100% consistent for 3 straight months. It was at the very beginning of March where I just realized something had to be done because I was so unhealthy. First, from like a fitness active point of view, I just wasn't going to the gym consistently. It just wasn't good. But then also I was dealing with all of these like sicknesses. I got bronchitis, I got the stomach virus multiple times, like all in the span of a couple of weeks. And I just realized like I need to prioritize my health. So I made it my goal. I am going to go to the gym and get a good workout in 5 days a week. 5 days, like there's no guessing, it's going to be done. And when I say working out, I also mean going for a walk. Like I just got back from a walk, a great walk. It was like 3 miles. I was sweaty, feeling good. So I'm really proud. And that's the thing with milestones, like it doesn't have to be this crazy thing. It could just be as simple as consistency and then the rest will follow. You'll feel better. And I don't know, I'm happy. And I told myself I was going to do a little online shopping reward, if we want to call it that, if I reach that goal. And it's fitness clothes, so it's like enabling me to keep on going. But the really neat thing is I saved a lot of money because of the Capital One shopping extension. Guys, this is a no-brainer. You don't have to have a Capital One card. Doesn't cost a dime. It's 100% free. I'm gonna have it linked below. All you have to do is download the extension. Literally just takes 2 clicks. And once you do that, the work is done. Like that is it. As you are shopping online, the Capital One shopping extension instantly searches for any coupons that might be available and it'll automatically apply them to your cart. So recently I was on Macy's.com. That's where I go for a lot of my fitness gear. I did everything like normal. And then when I got to the checkout, it automatically started searching for available coupons. And with the ones they had available at that time, I saved over $100. But better than that, or I guess it's not better, but just another great thing, it also gives you rewards. So I think at the time it was like 3 or 4% in rewards. And then a couple of days later, I got an email from Capital One Shopping saying I had about $5 I could then redeem for a gift card. And listen, that adds up. Another neat thing about the Capital One Shopping extension that I think sets it apart from others is they have the Amazon price comparison tool. So if you're shopping on Amazon, doing your thing, you click on an item, Capital One Shopping will automatically in the background search to see if there is a better deal on another site. And if there is, it'll just pop up telling you, hey, don't buy from here. You might want to buy from here. You're going to save money. And obviously that's me paraphrasing, by the way. They say it in a much more intelligent way. So ultimately it's saving you money, it's saving you time. All of this is done in the background. Like I can't emphasize that enough. You don't have to do a thing. And I'm really happy Capital One Shopping is offering all of my viewers a $10 bonus. If you sign up, you click the link below, download the extension, and then you just buy something worth at least $15 within the next 90 days. And honestly, you don't even have to just buy something. It just, as long as it adds up to $15, you'll get $10 back. Like that's such a no-brainer. So once again, I will have that in the description. Thank you so much to Capital One Shopping for sponsoring this portion of the video. And now on to the haul, which actually the first thing that I got, it's these shorts, which I am obsessed with. I can link all of this stuff below, by the way, if you guys are interested. I love them. They're just like really great running shorts. They kind of sit, I don't know, mid-rise, I guess. Like they're not high rise, but they're also not like, this is where my, I guess, natural, I don't even know, what is this part of my body? I don't know. Hip bones? Anyway, I love them. Next up, we've got these Adidas joggers, which I really like. It's like a thick material. This will be especially perfect in the winter time / fall, like when it's starting to get cool and I want to go on long walks. And I like how it's like comfy. This is almost like comfy sweats, but it just looks a little more put together. Okay, different pair of joggers, totally different fit. I've been on the hunt for joggers like this for so freaking long. They're just like super chill, So comfy. I will say these ones definitely run big, but I like the fit. Like I want slightly baggy joggers that fit like this. And these ones are definitely high-waisted. I love this top. Obviously I wouldn't wear it with well, maybe that's not obvious, but I would wear this like going to burn boot camp, going for a run. Super breathable, like the stripes. I like the color also. It comes in a couple of colors, I believe. Clearly, I'm a very big fan of Adidas. This is perfect for morning jogs. A lot of the times when I jog outside in the morning, it's just chilly. I need something like this. This is like a fitted, what material is this? It's almost like a cottony fleece type material, and this is what I've been on the hunt for so long. And then last but not least, I got 2 sports bras, very important. These are like the front zip kind. I cannot go back ever since I've experienced life with a front zip sports bra. So I got black, I got white, and then a Calvin Klein zip up, which the review said to size up. I got this in a size medium. All my clothes are either small or medium, and I would say that's pretty accurate. Like this feels good. I don't think I'd want it any tighter. So I'll have all of this stuff linked below. Meanwhile, I have to go wash all of this because obviously I'm sweaty and I just tried it all on, but obviously you're supposed to wash new things before you wear them. And then I shall hop in the shower. Exciting news, guys. This just in. Neil is going to be gracing us with his presence today, which is good for 2 reasons. Number 1, we have so much meat because my mom sent Zach that Omaha steak package that included like brats, burgers, steaks. Actually, Zach did want to thaw a couple of these today. And I'm not a big red meat eater or like burgers, brats. Like I've never been into them, even 6 years old. Like they were fine. I ate them when I was younger, but now that I have the choice, I'm like, give me some salmon or grilled chicken or whatever else. But also, obviously, it's good just to see Neil. He's very wishy-washy, so I wasn't sure if he was coming today. Like yesterday, I told him, hey, you have the day off tomorrow from work. You should come by, grill out. It's so beautiful out today. I'm like in love with this sunny weather. It just makes all the difference. I do have to say though, when you go through winter, it makes it so much more worth it. Like you appreciate it so much more than if it's just sunny and 70 degrees year round. So definitely appreciating all of this more, but whenever I invite Neil over, I never know if he'll actually come, and he never will give a definite yes. Like it's a maybe until day of, until, hey, I'll come over in an hour. So he's on his way. And with his new job, he actually just recently got a new one. He does work some weekends, so it's nice to take advantage of when he's not working. I'm actually very proud of him because he took a pay cut, which I'd been telling him for so long. He works in logistics, or at least he did work in logistics. Didn't enjoy it at all. Hello, Zach. Welcome to the conversation.
Hi, Clarence.
How's it going? So yeah, he wasn't really happy, and I told him, like, listen, in order to do what he wanted to really do, it required a pay cut of like a few dollars an hour. It's so worth it. I understand you have to pay your bills, but he can pay his bills. And I don't know, like when you're talking about like a few thousand extra bucks a year, it just, is it worth it? No, I don't think so. So now he works with fish. Fish is like his number 1 passion since we were little. Like I personally like never really was that into fish or anything like that, but he loves fish, and he just took a job in a local fish store. So very happy for him. Oh, and okay, Zach, we can have like a real life discussion on camera. I'm trying to figure out mirrors. I want to order full-length mirrors. I'm playing around with different locations. I don't know. I brought up this ugly mirror. I don't like this. This is not, I don't like this mirror at all. But what if we put like a plant in that corner and then possibly a mirror in that corner? I don't know. I don't know if that would look funny. I just don't know what to do for that corner.
I mean, I feel like if the mirror is sitting like that, it doesn't do anything. Like, you can't even really see it.
No, like here, wait. Can you hold the camera? This is too wide. We need something thinner. But like, if it went, we need something thinner and then obviously taller. This is a very short mirror. I mean, that's too wide, so that's throwing it all off. But like, it would be really handy to have a mirror there. So I could be like,
maybe.
Outfit of the day. I like never had that, so. It's like every influencer does. I don't know. Am I forcing it?
Yeah, I'd like you to take it out so you're scratching the wall.
I'm forcing it like I'm forcing most things in life. Also, I've always felt, okay, maybe not, and by the way, it's so dusty, I need to clean this, but I always thought this mirror distorted everyone, but maybe not. Maybe that's a me problem. Also, as you can see, my mom has sent more books. I am definitely going to, this is not what it's going to look like. I know everyone's like, oh my gosh, Clancy, this looks awful. I'm just really waiting on the custom doors to come before I make big moves. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is start stacking them in Roy G. Biv. Like I want like color, and then like, I don't know, maybe do like 6 books and then a picture frame or like some sort of decorative item and then 6 books. Like I have big plans. I'm just waiting for the custom doors. Also, it's just such a throwback looking back at my old books. I will never forget. I was so young. I mean, I don't know what grade I would have been in, but I saw this at the store. This was before it was a TV series or anything like that. And I picked it up. Gossip Girl. Obviously, you guys know what Gossip Girl is. My little brain did not know what to do. I mean, I thought it was the most scandalous thing I had ever read. Like I forget what they talk about, but I mean, you guys have seen the show. Like, I didn't know what to do. Like, should I tell my parents? Like, oh, I savored this book so much because it just felt so scandalous. And I do want to note, whenever I show my bookcase, I always get people who are like, oh my God, she's a Republican because she has like, I can't remember. Basically, I have books from both sides of the aisle. Oh, she's a Democrat, Hillary Clinton, and no, I read everything. I want to hear every perspective. I don't care if you are a Democrat or Republican. Like, and that's why I don't like cable news. Like Fox News, MSNBC, I don't want to watch news that's telling you what to think. I want to hear all the sides. So anyway, I just want to nip that in the bud before people start coming for me. And if you need a book rec, this is a huge one. Oh, Neil's here. This is called When Breath Becomes Air. Zach, tell them. Tell them, you even read it. This is one of the only books, this is probably the only book Zach has read in the last decade. Is that true?
It's a 10 out of 10. You should read this book.
The grill master is striking, doing his thing. Let's see. Nice. We've got the brats, the burgers.
We'll have to do a Neil taste test.
Hi, Neil. You're on camera.
Why?
If there was one thing you could change about my living room, what would it be? Like, what would you do differently?
I wouldn't have this light of a rug, and I think the mirror in the corner thing doesn't make sense. You're losing so much space.
But what would I put there?
Anything.
Like what?
It doesn't have to be all right away. Like, there could be something that you see. Like, I'm just saying, putting a mirror blocking 2 walls.
Yeah.
That just seems a waste, and it's weird. Like, it just throws something off. I don't think it, like, I've never seen it personally. You should see what, I guess you should ask your YouTube people if they think it's weird or they've seen it before, but.
No, I can ask people what they think. Do you read the YouTube comments ever?
Sometimes.
Do you get, like, flattered and stuff?
No.
Are you sure people have fluff? Have you read a negative comment about yourself yet?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You just kind of, like, let it.
Yeah, I mean, that's weird. Like, when I see a comment from someone online, it's like I picture the same person in my head every time. And it's like what I picture in my head, I'm like, I wouldn't care about that person's opinion of me.
What's the
like,
person look like?
Like, I just picture some, like, the type of person where you look at them and you're like, I know that person smells like If someone I knew said something bad, I'd be like, yeah, I would. It's not like I wouldn't care, but it's like...
Well, no, that's what I say. Trust me. If, like, for example, you're mean to me, not that you ever are, I would cry on the spot. Obviously, I value the feedback of, like, my loved ones. So I'm very sensitive on the one hand.
Yeah, and it's like... Well, also I have the mindset that I don't... Like, I think it's complete bull. You don't have to respect everyone's opinions. Like, I know people say you have to respect people's opinions. You literally don't. Like, I don't know where that came from. I don't have to respect your opinion. Because, like, if you said something and it was coming from, like, a place of, like, you know what you're talking about, that's one thing. But it's like, you're an idiot. I have the same response. When if someone has an opinion, if they said something bad about me, why would I care? Like, is that, like, a new thing? Like, can't people just shut the up or keep things to themselves, I guess, is where, like, people have such strong opinions about something they've never even taken 5 minutes to read about.
Zach's just out here munching away, not even telling Neil the food's ready.
You guys look deep in thought.
Thank you for respecting our wishes.
And then, if you want that burger, I made it because we had buns.
Ew, this smells like sewage.
Don't tell me that. It expires in May.
This May?
Yeah, May 23rd. Or May 12th.
What's the expiration date on those?
These are like May 15.
I could tell when Zach looked at it and just didn't say anything that it was expired. Oh gosh, the stomach virus is like the worst ever. Neil's the only person I know who is just like me in our loudness when we puke. You've yet to witness it, because when I puked a couple months ago, no one was home, thank God. If your dad was home, I don't think I would have been able to stay at your house much longer. Your parents would have been like, get out, you freak. Because it's like my whole body, it's like, like...
When I flew to LA, when I got off the plane, all of a sudden I just had a few beers on the plane, and they forgot to charge me for them, which was cool. But I had a few beers on the plane. I was fine. I don't know what the it was. I get off, all of a sudden I was like, oh am I about to puke? And I'm like, oh no. I go into the bathroom. It's so crowded in the bathroom, and I'm like, I will get arrested if I start throwing up in one of these stalls, because it's gonna sound like I'm screaming.
Yeah.
It probably sounds like I'm in labor or something, or like about to like detonate a suicide vest, like that. But it doesn't sound like someone.
Suicide.
I'll never forget. Like I'll never understand, because actually I've only seen Zach throw up once. If you remember that night, in our relationship, it was so quiet. It was like.
I was gonna say I've never puked in it. No, I
You
remember.
probably don't remember.
I don't remember it. No.
But I don't know if it's, like, I'm incapable of burping. I can't burp.
I'll burp like 3 times a year.
I haven't since I was a kid. I don't know what it is, but I looked it up, and there are other people like me.
So you know you're not alone.
Not alone.
I think it's this thing called GERD. It's like gastro.
Oh, GERD.
Yeah.
Mom has that.
I wonder if that's what I have.
I can't burp and I can't do a cartwheel.
Very different categories.
Just some things I wanted to do that I haven't really been able to. Oh, and you also need something to wear the night before the wedding, by the way, for the rehearsal dinner.
Here's wear like a polo shirt.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah, like you don't. What?
The sprinkler must have come undone. It's like just spraying Neil's car.
Car wash.
You're welcome, Neil.
Oh wait, where's my phone? Would you ever want to go to a concert this summer?
What concert?
I don't know. Like they have a bunch of different bands coming to Riverbend. I'd go to like any kind. I'm pretty sure the Red Hot Chili Peppers are coming.
I would never see them.
Why?
I hate them.
Why?
I hate them. I don't think there's a lot of bands that I would like love to see. I don't know. I'm too like opinionated and judgmental.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Well, see, like that's the thing. Like that's a deal breaker. Like so many girls that see this all the time. They're obsessed with Taylor Swift.
That's a deal breaker?
Yes, I will never go to a Taylor Swift concert ever.
You can't like Taylor. You're gonna remain single the rest of your life. Taylor Swift is amazing. Everyone likes her.
I don't like Taylor Swift. I would never.
I'm not. You don't have to like her, but you're saying if a girl likes her, you're done.
I'm saying if they expect me to go to a Taylor Swift concert, if they can't deal with me talking about Taylor Swift, then yeah, it wouldn't work out. Like same thing with country music. Like every time I see someone says anything about country music, I swipe left. I don't even bother. I can't listen. Like I'm like it's not like I don't like it. Country music, literally.
Okay, but for
me.
example, I love Taylor Swift. Not like I'm blasting her music every day. Plus, I'm not even going to her concert, but that's mostly because.
Yeah, I'm talking.
her
But I'm
tickets
talking about like people that would post something like some people like they need like they want to find someone like they will specifically post that I'm looking for someone that like loves Taylor Swift and will go to like Taylor Swift concerts and all that. And
People
like,
post that. I
rather
haven't been
kill
on
myself.
Hinge. That's kind of weird to make your prompt.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of.
Wait, can I see the photos you chose for Hinge?
No.
Why? I
Because-
sent you some of them. I don't care
Yeah,
about
exactly.
your prompts.
Every single one that you sent me.
But you only included 2 of me, right?
Mm-hmm.
It just looks weird if like all your photos were like us together.
Yeah.
Obviously, I take your best
10.
photos though, which like is unfortunate. Did you include? Remember I took that candid one of you? That one was a good one.
Which one?
I took a candid.
Oh
one.
no, I didn't because I just thought I
I'm
looked.
telling you, that's a good one.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
wouldn't
just thought
lead you astray.
No,
It's
I see.
like-
See, I haven't been like swiping on Hinge though because I literally don't have like the capacity to talk to like multiple
Yeah, I get it.
people at the same time because I will forget things. And I literally like it's not even that like I'll f it up. It's literally I just don't have like it's not emotional capacity. I don't know what it is, but
Mental capacity. It's
yeah,
just like
yeah, I just don't. And, initial bull of like, where are you from? It's like God, it's to the
oh,
point.
I hate that so
Because it's
much.
fake. It's like then I keep doing that, and then the next person I talk to, I don't even ask where they're from.
Okay.
I don't give a.
But here's the thing that I see a lot of people say: we're not going to talk till we meet up. Like a lot of people do that. Girls even.
I've never seen someone say that.
Like a lot of people are like, wow, I liked this guy because he right away was like, so when are we getting dinner or whatever?
Yeah.
Drinks if you don't want to be spending a lot of money. how cute is this dress that I got at American Eagle? Like I just think it's like so, a lot of my t-shirt dresses are so big, so baggy. Even the one I wore yesterday. If you look at side shots of me, like it definitely, I can't explain it. Like that red dress like hangs weird. It's so comfy though, and I'm gonna wear it all the time, okay? Like I still love it, but this one is just like more actually cute, where like the side isn't as like crazy. It's obviously not that form-fitted, but the best part is I got it for $11. If I can find it, I will link it below. I did get it on sale, so I think normally it's like 30 something, but if I can find it, I'm linking it below because I'm obsessed. I also got it in like blue stripes as well. This morning, as you saw, I went on a run, which I'm happy because this is the last day that my gym is closed. If you've been following the vlogs, you know that my gym, Burn Boot Camp, closed for renovations. They're just like repainting everything, and it's great, but it hasn't been great for me because I just love Burn Boot Camp so much, like the routine. I don't know, I just like don't know how I exercised before Burn, because can I just say, if you ever feel like bad about yourself for being lazy, like it's just working out is hard for me, you're not alone. I will gladly show up to Burn Boot Camp every single day at 7:15, no problem at all. I'll do anything they tell me to do. But if I'm working out on my own, like I swear I do like 2 minutes of a workout and I'm like, awesome, you did great, like we're done here. Like when no one is making you do something, it's so hard. So what I do, I just go for runs, and they have had like little pop-up camps while the gym has been closed, but they didn't have one today. And in the meantime, I mean, I really have enjoyed my runs. It feels good to do that kind of workout as well. I used to only run. Like I never lifted a weight. I didn't do anything. Leg day, that wasn't a thing. It didn't exist. And it's so funny because every few months, like I'm not kidding, once every 3 months, I would do leg day. I did like this Kayla Estinez workout. I would be injured after. It wasn't even that crazy of a workout, yet my legs were just so not used to any kind of squats or anything. So I would just be unwell. One of the funniest clips from when I was a TV reporter, I was covering a story. It was a local vintage market, and I just all day, like walking around was so difficult for me. I couldn't even like go to the bathroom properly just because like squatting down was so painful. And I remember I had to walk upstairs to go into a truck during the live shot, and like you could just tell I was not well. Like my legs could barely bend. I'll insert it here.
I'm gonna have to hop inside, shop around, but if you do wanna come out, it's gonna be open until 3 o'clock. For now though, I've got some shopping to do.
So I definitely feel a lot stronger now that I'm not just running, because Zach had been telling me this for years. Like, you have to do more than just run. Running is what burns typically the most calories. It's just like the easiest thing. You run a couple miles and the calories you burn, it's like kind of up there compared to like weightlifting or other things, at least for me. But who cares? Like that's not what you want. Like, I don't know. I've just definitely realized that strength training is equally important, if not more important. Oh, I've also been considering getting my eyebrows microbladed. Obviously not right now. We have the wedding coming up. I'm not gonna do anything drastic before the wedding. But I never like was into it, and then I realized, oh my gosh, like I don't have eyebrows. Like I do, but they look, like don't even look at them. They look so bad before they're filled in. They don't even look good when they're filled in, to be honest. And I just see people with like microbladed eyebrows, and eyebrows just shape your whole face. So I've been toying around with the idea. Obviously it's so expensive, so that's one consideration. But the other is like upkeep. Like I don't want to damage my brows. So let me know if you guys have any experiences with microbladed eyebrows, because like I'm intrigued. I feel like it would have way more of an impact than even like lash extensions would, because I don't know, your eyebrows are just like everything on your face. That didn't even really make sense.
Makeup is done, and this is the current setup because I have 2 exciting Zoom interviews today. So I've got a pillow for my butt. I did a bit of remodeling because I figured with this huge window it'd be great lighting. And I just, even if it's just a Zoom interview, like I need good lighting. Like I am just in a constant search for good lighting. And obviously if you have a Zoom interview, you have to check to see what you look like in photo booth first. I have about 10-15 minutes before my first interview, so I figured we could sit down, chat. I could fill you in on what's going on today. The first thing is an interview with a potential brand for an upcoming video, which is very exciting, but can't really go into much detail on that. And then the second thing
This is something I've been wanting to do for years, and finally, like, I am ready to do it. I've talked about it on YouTube before. I am going to be volunteering with Big Brothers Big Sisters, which many of you have probably heard of Big Brothers Big Sisters, maybe not. I became familiar with it as a reporter, and basically it's a youth mentoring organization where you are paired with a little sister or a little brother, depending on your gender, and you kind of just become like their big sister, their big brother. The reason I had never done it is because it is a big time commitment. You are supposed to be hanging out with them at least once a week and really just having fun with them. I mean, these are people who might not necessarily have adults who are that present in their lives for circumstances that no one can control. I mean, it could be their mom is working 2 shifts a day and is just really scraping to get by, and you're basically just there for them, you know, having fun, maybe reading, learning, like a little bit of everything. And I'm just so excited as I talk about it. Obviously, when I was a reporter, I just was like, I didn't have time. I mean, I was not just reporting, but then obviously doing my YouTube, and it just was not feasible. And then when we were traveling, I really felt called to volunteer. Like, I don't know, I had all this time on my hands and I wanted to do good with it. But with traveling, it was so hard. And that was probably one of the hardest parts in general, just not having a sense of community, because it'd be awesome when I would go to like a new gym location in each city, but it wasn't my community, you know? Like, I was there for 30 days and then I left. So that was one of the things I really missed out on when we were on the road. But now that I'm here, I'm just so excited. And especially since we moved back to Cincinnati, I've just been wanting to work on myself as a human being, because I talked about it in a vlog, I don't know, a few months ago. It's probably the easiest thing to forget about, that, oh wait, you can always be working on yourself and bettering yourself. It's just because most of us are pretty good people, right? Like, we're not murdering people, we're not stealing. So you think like, all right, like, I'm a pretty good person, but what are you doing to get to the next level? Like, who are you helping? You know what I mean? And then also even just helping yourself, because, oh, I can actually show you. I have my books back. I have my bookcase. Every morning I make it a point to read the Daily Stoic, which I can link this below. I think it is wonderful. It's so easy to digest, because like, no, I'm not trying to read like 50 pages on how to be a good person a day. It's just not realistic. But with the Daily Stoic, each day is just a new small passage. So for example, look at this, like, look how easy that is to read. So it'll have, I don't know what you'd even call this, like a quote that is maybe a little hard to decipher. Not really, but it's just not written in like the way we would normally speak. And then it's translated. And it's just cool to start your morning like this before you go into your day, like just something to think about. And it's always something so good. So I've been loving doing this. And then this is something I want to get back on track with for Zach and me. This is our Q&A a day 3-year journal, which when we were traveling, we stopped doing this, but it's just really cool. I can even, let me see what page I can go to, because not all of them I would want to show. Okay, this is actually the first page I landed on, July 28th of 2020. So you both will fill in an answer. For example, what have you realized about your partner this year? I wrote that he is so thoughtful, caring, and fun to be around. Living together solidified what I already knew. He wrote that we can make it through a quarantine together and still be happy and wanting to be around one another more. And it's just like a cool way to connect, very easy as well. Like, that's the theme here. I don't want it to be something that takes an hour a day. That's not realistic. These are things that take like 2 minutes a day. And then I haven't read this, but I ordered it. It's called The Magic. I've heard a lot of good things about it, and it's just like a similar self-help type thing, but I don't normally like self-help books, but this is something that might be a little bit different. Like, I personally prefer, and this is just a personal thing, I'm not like knocking anyone, I prefer to learn and get better and grow through biographies and autobiographies. I mean, there's just so much you can learn about someone's life, and that's why most of the books on my bookshelves are biographies, but I'm interested to see if I will like this. I might not, because where is it? Oh my gosh. One of the worst books I never read. I never finished this. And you know what? This is controversial because I feel like everyone loved this book, and that's why I got it. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Blank. Let's actually see how many pages I read. I didn't finish it, and that's rare for me. Okay, so I got up to here. So I guess I read more than half of it. It just was so, I guess, obvious, everything he was saying, and it's like, I don't know. I just didn't like it. But I'm happy I got it because it's bright, and it's going to make for a good decorative piece once I organize the bookshelf. The interviews went well. I'll keep you guys posted on the whole process. I don't think I'll actually get matched with my little sister. That sounds so nice to say. Until after the wedding, just with how crazy things are, and I know the match process takes a few weeks because they want to pair you with someone who maybe has similar interests. I'm just so excited, and as you can see, I got a package in the mail. My shoes, it's feels kind of light, but my shoes came, which this is something I've been putting off for so long, and it's dumb. Like, I am someone, my purchases make no sense because I will abstain from buying things I truly need, such as proper running shoes, or I don't know, almost like necessities. Obviously, running shoes aren't a necessity, but when I'm hurting my ankle running with the wrong shoes, yeah, I kind of need better shoes. Hoka's, I don't know, I didn't like them for running. I think they're really comfy walking shoes, but with my foot anatomy at least, like I just from the beginning wasn't crazy about them. Brooks, however, this has been one of my favorite types of shoes for running. It just feels good. I will say I have not tried out this exact model yet, like, because they have, you know, the Brooks 13 and then the 14th and then the 15. But yeah, it's the Brooks Ghost. Are you guys ready? Ah, I love it. Black, which I feel like I just need black if I'm running outdoors. Like, they're just gonna get so dirty if they're lighter. But then with like a pop of, it's almost like a peach color. And these have always just felt super good when I'm running. But yeah, like, I won't buy things I actually need, and then I'll go to the store and get like just the stupidest things. Like, you know, it doesn't actually make sense. And people have commented that before, saying like my purchases don't make sense. Where I remember a few months ago when we were kind of like stressing about buying a house, I desperately needed socks and I wasn't buying socks because I wanted to save like pennies. And then like I would go and buy, I don't know, a $20 dinner. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense, but anyway, I'm very happy I finally have these. Also, the time has come. I'm finally going to be unboxing my new Cosori air fryer, which has literally just been sitting around for weeks at this point. You guys know I love my Cosori air fryer, but it was recalled because I don't even know what was happening. I think like people's were exploding or something, and so all you have to do is like fill out, and you could still do this, I think. Just fill out a form online and they'll send you a brand new one. So satisfying.
Just got back from my second walk of the day, which is so funny because in the winter you couldn't pay me to be outside, and in the summertime, spring, I literally just can't get enough of it. It's just so enjoyable, just like walking, talking to my mom on the phone, listening to a podcast. I'm now about to read. I actually just finished a book today. Finally, I've been in a huge reading slump, not because books have been bad or anything like that, because you know how sometimes that'll happen. It's really just because I haven't had a chance. Like, my free time is just constantly with the house, building furniture and this and that, and it has just been absolute craziness. So I haven't really had a huge chance to read, but finally I'm back on it. I just finished On a Quiet Street. If you're looking for a good thriller, I rated it 5 out of 5 stars on my Instagram stories. You guys know I post there. You can go to my highlights if you need any recs. It was so freaking good. And now I'm starting a medical book, which I'm intrigued by. I don't know if I'll love it. It's called, what is it? This Is Going to Hurt a Lot. I don't know. I'm intrigued, so we'll see if I like it. It's something different. Sometimes it's good to switch it up. I feel so weird, guys. This vlog was literally just me at home. I feel like I very rarely post a vlog where I'm just 100% of the time at home. Like, normally we go out, we do a little something, but I don't know. This is just like a home vlog, so I hope you guys enjoyed. I personally like watching people's home vlogs. Like, if I am looking at my subscription box and I have the choice to watch like Chill Day at Home with Me or My Trip to Greece, I literally don't watch the My Trip to Greece videos unless it's like someone I really enjoy and I just watch all their videos. But 9 times out of 10, I just prefer a chill at home vlog. So hopefully some of you guys feel the same way. I don't know. And next vlog is going to be exciting because it's just like a fully wedding themed vlog where I am trying out the spray tan I might get, going to a dress fitting. Like, it's just going to be all wedding themed, and I'm excited. And a little hint, not a hint, but like a little sneak peek, I'm changing my mind about something that I said I was not going to do. So you'll see about that when it's up. Love you guys so much. Bye.